Psychological warfare elements. Projection. The accuser attributes their own flaws or actions to the target. Absolutely. That's the beauty of this whole unraveling of the events, is everybody that took it upon themselves to go that length are really just showing their own hands. Because all the things that they said and did are things that they do. Truth. That's truth. Inversion. The truth is flipped and victim becomes villain. No doubt. Now it's me. Groupthink. Once a few people buy in, others follow to avoid outcasts. Exactly. Everybody buys into it because they don't want to feel outcasted. Everyone wants to fit in. Not to mention everybody wants to get a slice of the money. Authority reinforcement. If leadership said it, it must be true. Exactly. And look how that's unfolding from the tippity top. I mean, nobody even trusts our leadership anymore. Pretty much we all know and recognize that if they say it, there's a hidden agenda behind it. And that's the crazy part, is we can't even trust our leadership. We can't trust our politicians. I mean, look at Marjorie. She's like, I'm out. And we can't even trust those with badges. We can't trust those in the 3-letter digits. I mean, we can't. We can't even trust the judicial system. We can't even trust the law. Who can we trust? Ourselves at this point. Ourselves and our relationship with God. Period. This is the favorite part. You feel like you feel the pressure to prove your innocence constantly. Psychological warfare tactics succeeding. And that's the thing. That's the thing that they didn't take into account. They thought that since they put me in a black hole and had for years, I would feel like I have something to prove my innocence. And see, the thing is I never bowed down. Not freaking once. And never will I. Because I have nothing to prove. Absolutely nothing to prove. So why would I feel like I have to prove my innocence? I'm not here to prove an innocence. I'm not here to prove anything. Absolutely nothing. Quite frankly, everybody that's decided to wage a war against me, you need to prove why you decided to. Why don't you start there? Why don't you start there? Try that for size. Spiritual approach. Root yourself in truth. I don't chase lies. I live in truth until the truth speaks. I don't chase lies. I live in truth until truth speaks. Exactly. Remember, energy flows where attention goes. Withdraw energy from falsehood. And that's the thing. I remove myself so quickly from circumstances, so I pick up on things immediately. I'm like, all right, clocked you. All right, so now we're just going to have this meaningless interaction. No, all good in the hood. We're done here. Use prayer, journaling, reflection to keep your frequency stable. Allow divine timing to expose deceit. Light always reveals its darkness. Absolutely. In due time. And look how it's all playing out. There's something that came to me last night when I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was thinking of, because tax time's coming around the corner. And I find it to be ironic because, we all have to pay our taxes, obviously. And if we don't pay our taxes, they then can pull our income. They can completely demolish our lives. Completely, right? They can starve our wages. We can even go to jail. Right? And I think it's ironic. I've always done my taxes, right? But I think it's ironic that we now live in a world where we have all these nonprofits that bring in millions and millions of dollars. And for some reason, they can't quite figure out how to get their statements in on time. Furthermore, they can't seem to figure out how to get the proper documents filed to actually become a true nonprofit in the state that they're a nonprofit, i.e., Hope Foundation, DeSantis' wife. That's okay. That is okay. The irony of it all. You got a little money, you get to do an extension, you get to do all these back-end deals when it comes to your taxes. It's insanity, but the good old American gets raked every day by Uncle Sam. And I find it ironic because I could see the way that the trajectory is coming. I could see tax time coming and thousands boycotting it. And what are they going to do? Put all of us in jail? There's thousands of IRS employees that owe taxes as well. Make that make sense. You know what I mean? Like, this has gotten so extreme where it's going to take boycotting. And again, I intend to do my taxes 100%, but I have a feeling I'm going to end up paying based off the 2 jobs that I've carried and how they operate in reference to the deductions. And it's going to be funny because I have a feeling I will barely break 30,000 this year. I doubt it. That I will even break making 30K. And I'm going to end up most likely having to pay taxes. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And here's the thing with that. If I end up having to pay, I'll do a payment plan with them. Ain't no big deal. I could care less. But we have to start recognizing how rigged the system is. How rigged it is. And how much it's working against us. And it only works in favor for particular people with particular status, with particular companies, with particular nonprofits, with particular religious connections. It just straight does. It does. And it's sad. And that's why you see more and more people speaking out about the truth in reference to the Congress and the House and MAGA and jumping ship because they see how much they are working against the actual people. The rental market is up. Food prices are up. Insurance premiums are up. Medical insurance is going up. The housing market is going up, but the gas prices are low. Utilities are going up. I mean, come on. The job market is at a standstill. Nobody's getting increased wages. It's just sad. And we can slice it, turn it, spin it. We can blame it on this side, blame it on this side, blame it on this side, blame it on this side. But at the end of the day, it's all of them. If you're not fighting to fix the problem, then it's all of you. And if you're fighting against each other versus coming together to come to a solution, why are you using that as a deflection and a redirection? Why don't you guys just put on your big boy pants and act like adults for a change? Seriously, quit blaming one side or the other. Just do your job and do it honorably. Quit hiring hit lists to take people out when they start calling you out. We live in a time now where we can just create a assassination list and pay people money to take people out and then get away with it. It's just crazy to me. It's insanity. And we're all like, nothing to see here. But yeah, that was something that came to me in reference to the taxes, because I'm like, man, they really have adopted an interesting business model, to say the least. To say the least. Y'all are clever. I give it that to you. Y'all are very clever. Y'all are. I don't know how you sleep at night. I really don't. I don't. I'd love to sit down and have some conversations with you guys one-on-one and unpack your thinking and just see where you're coming from, because I find that would be really eye-opening to me. I'd like to unpack your childhood and your upbringing and your indoctrination of your religious beliefs and everything like that, and your parents' upbringing. I would be very curious to do that. That would be really, really interesting. I think that would answer a lot of questions. I know it would for me. It always does when I take a look at the background and the upbringing of people and their childhood wounds that they haven't even accepted yet. But then when they start talking about things, I'm like, oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense why you act like this. Okay. Heard. It's nothing to do with me. It's actually all you. You're the problem, not me. And I'm here to help you in any way, but you have to open your mind for it. People have to want to change. They have to want to evolve. They have to want to heal. And it starts with accountability. It just does. It just does. Excuse me. Take responsibility for